Thank you, Deputy Chair of Chairs. Firstly, I would like to thank the Gauteng Provincial Legislature for affording me the opportunity to study further. I completed my final year exams and I should receive my grades in the next week or two. It has been a stressful 3 years, but I have been blessed with this opportunity by this legislature, for which I'm eternally grateful. So thank you to the legislature. I would also like to congratulate Premier Lesufi, MEC Sholwane, and Chairperson Mpisi on their new appointments. Deputy Chair of Chairs, education is a means of providing people with the ability to break down barriers to better opportunities. Our democratic South Africa inherited an education system that was unequal, unjust, and just plain detestable. The Constitution of the Republic of South Africa protects the rights to education in Section 29. It is through quality education that citizens can improve their quality of life. It gives individuals the ability to contribute to the economy, but most importantly, to provide for themselves and their loved ones. In saying this, SA can have one of the best education systems in the world, but when the environment is not conducive to job seekers and entrepreneurs, having a matric or even a master's degree will not help when we have a shrinking economy. Matriculants are currently writing their final exams and we wish them the best of luck for the remaining exams. Sadly, those bright young minds are facing a bleak future. It is estimated that close to 250,000 graduates enter the labour market each year, with only an estimated 30%, which is 75,000 graduates, finding work. When one takes this figure compared to the number of matriculants, only roughly 31% of matriculants will enter public or private tertiary education institutions. What is needed, Deputy Chair of Chairs, is the improvement of the education system. The DA believes by increasing the pass rate for the National Senior Certificate, one will see the true pass rate. We do not believe that official pass rates are accurate because it also does not take into consideration the number of school dropouts. The Gauteng Department of Education is making good progress to improve education in our province. The GDE has made good strides in the transitioning of the ECD function from social development, the rollout of ICT, and e-learning to full ICT schools. And this year, the GDE unveiled the 28th School of Specialization. In a country where opportunities are scarce, as mentioned earlier, schools of specialization, in my opinion, will afford learners the opportunity to learn the skills to find work and start their own businesses. This is a step in the right direction, and I trust that MEC Sholwane will continue to push this in his new role. The financial year in discussion was hampered by COVID-19, more so in the previous year, but there were still disruptions and there was a knock-on effect from the previous year. There was over 811 million rand in irregular expenditure, albeit caused due to prior year non-compliance concerning contract management and procurement. Whilst many contractors were rewarded handsomely for their sanitizing of schools, there are several that have done work but have not been paid. Their pleas have gone into a black hole, and with 2022 almost over, they will have another year without compensation that is due to them. These contractors don't want to send more or less. They just want to be paid for work that they have carried out, and they are not interested that contracts were issued via WhatsApp by the department. While some suffer, others seem to have gotten scot-free. I've mentioned in the past I do believe in giving credit where it is due. In Programme 3, the department opened 3 new schools, special schools, and spent 100% of its budget allocation. In Programme 4, a budget of 4.1 billion was allocated, while actual expenditure amounted to 3.9 billion, or 96.2%, resulting in under-expenditure amounting to 153.1 million. The underspending in this program was in current payments because of personnel spending that was lower than expected. In Programme 5, a budget of 1.34 billion was allocated and 1.32 billion was spent, or 98.3%. This under-expenditure of 21.9 million was about current payments and payments for capital assets. The department does well in budget expenditure, I do admit. However, there are concerns that one cannot ignore. The high irregular expenditure is concerning, especially when there seems to be little consequence management. The number of ICT schools is promising, but when learners can't properly use their tablets or a school does not have connectivity, it leaves much to be desired. The number of sexual misconduct cases and cases of bullying is also worrisome. We must ensure that our schools are safe havens for our children. Parents must know that taking their children to school means that they are safe from all harm. We must also ensure that school management and quality of teaching are regularly reviewed and promotes good teacher and learner performance. Thank you.